Hi my friends, welcome back to Cinderella's Kitchen. Today, we're making chocolate covered strawberries. So you're really only going to need just a few ingredients to make chocolate covered strawberries. Strawberries, of course, some sort of melting chocolate, and parchment paper. So these strawberries are not my ideal size of strawberries. They're a little bit on the small side, but I had groceries delivered this week, so I didn't really get to go pick them out. I usually like ones that are a little bit bigger, but these are going to work because even though they're small, they're really sweet. So we're going to get started, and the first thing we're going to want to do is put down some parchment paper. And this is just going to be what we set the strawberries on after we've dipped them in chocolate. Then we are going to melt our chocolate. I'm using just the Wilton candy melts and just the dark cocoa, dark chocolate. Can you hear my dog? Every time I come in the kitchen to make something, she thinks that it's time to eat all of her food and make as much noise as she possibly can. So I'm sorry if you hear her pushing her bowl around the floor because she wants some food. I just fed her, so don't have any sympathy for her at all. I literally just fed her, and she's just being a little brat. So we're going to ignore her. So I'm going to put my candy melts in my bowl, and you just want like a glass bowl, just one wide enough that you can be able to dip your strawberry in. This is kind of a big bowl, but that's okay. So we're going to start melting our chocolate. If you have seen my chocolate covered Oreo video, if not, I'll link it down below. But we're going to do the chocolate the exact same way we did for the chocolate covered Oreos. We're going to put it in the microwave for 30 seconds, stir it around another 30 seconds until the chocolate is melted. And that's what we're going to do right now. I will be right back. We are back with our melted chocolate. You don't want to over melt it just because it'll start to like seize up and harden, and then you just have to either eat it with a spoon or throw it in the trash. I'd eat it with a spoon. So we have our melted chocolate and our strawberries. Now the main thing to do when you're making chocolate covered strawberries is the most important thing besides not letting your chocolate seize up is that you have to wash and dry your strawberries. You don't want a wet strawberry and you don't want a dirty strawberry. So you want to make sure that after you wash them, you dry them really, really well. So all we're going to do is take our strawberry. Let me see if I can get a better angle. Okay. You're just not going to see my face. So you're going to take your strawberry and you're going to dip it and roll it around. Make sure that you get the excess off, and then you can just hold it by the little top, and then you're just going to roll it around. And that's it. Super simple, super, super simple. Let's see. You can just wipe off the end. And that's it. So I'm going to just do the rest of these. Here are chocolate covered strawberries, all covered in chocolate. And you can leave them there if you want to, or you can do something a little extra. And usually I am a little extra. So I put some white melting chocolate in a piping bag, and I just melted it the same way, 30 seconds. And we're going to put little drizzles over the strawberries, and it'll look super cute. If you do want to put other things, like roll them in stuff, like nuts or sprinkles or anything like that, when you take them out when you dip them in the chocolate, that's when you would want to put your sprinkles on top of them, or chopped nuts, or whatever you're going to put on top of them. But since we're just going to be a little swishy drizzle of chocolate over them, I let them kind of mostly dry and set. So you can see, this is the first ones I did. They're pretty, you can touch them and the chocolate doesn't come off. So they're set, but they're not completely set. So I'm just going to cut the tip off this. The very end, just cut a tiny little snippet. It depends on how big you want your lines, or how small you want your lines. The smaller amount you cut off the end, the bigger amount you cut off the end. So I'm going to get the camera set up so you can see what I'm doing, and I will start swishing away at them. Okay, so when you do it, you're going to go from one side of the paper to the other side of the paper, over the strawberry, back and forth. That's a little strawberry. I'm only going to do about half of them with the white chocolate. The white's a little bit harder to work with sometimes, and if your chocolate is too thick, it's not runny enough, instead of adding more heat to it, you can just add a little bit of Crisco to it. So I'm going to leave half of them just plain chocolate, and then half with the little white chocolate accents on them, and then we're going to plate them up. All right, our chocolate has set up, and I've got them put on a little just clear platter. And here we go, our chocolate covered strawberries. Regular, just plain chocolate, and then with the little swirl, little drizzle of white chocolate on them. How cute is that? And now I'm going to go hide in my closet with this whole tray of strawberries, and hide from the kids and the husband, and eat as many as I can before they find me. If you like this video, go ahead, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, click the little bell notification so you'll know whenever I upload another video. And until next time, have a great week.